Welcome back for another deep dive. You guys know how this works. You send us something you're curious about,
Yep.
and we dive deep. We take a look at all the details and,
Exactly. Pull out those
yeah,
gems.
those gems, those key insights so you can be in the know, so to speak.
Right, without having to read the whole thing.
Exactly.
Front load all the information.
That's us, your personal information distillers.
That's a good one. I like that.
All right, so this time, someone sent us a short story. It's called A Patch of Green,
Okay.
and it's by this author, Wu Zuquan.
I have heard of him.
Yeah, he's got this distinct style. Anyway, this story, it's about this government office, the Civil Affairs Bureau,
Uh-huh.
and they're planning this big tree planting event.
Sounds official.
Super official.
Yeah.
And at the center of it all, we've got Wu Zumi. He's just been promoted to deputy director.
Okay.
And the story, it really emphasizes how meticulous he is, like
Right.
super detail-oriented. In fact, his nickname is even like Meticulous Zoo.
Wow. They just went ahead and called him that.
That's what they say in the story, yeah. And apparently he's known for being incredibly thorough.
So this tree planting thing, I'm guessing it's not just some casual dig a hole and stick a tree in kind of deal, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. And
Alright.
that's actually what makes this whole story so fascinating.
Yeah.
Like, on the surface,
Yeah.
it's just about this event.
Planting trees, right?
Right. But when you look closer, it kind of makes you think about, human nature
Oh,
and
yeah.
the way we approach things and all the little details that can, they can make or break something.
All right. I'm intrigued. Let's break this down then.
Okay, so the story starts with Wu Zumi going to his boss, Director Fei.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, all confident, like, I've got this. He's got this whole presentation ready.
Okay.
And it's all about how they're going to make this tree planting event a huge success.
Huge.
Huge. And they've got this big theme, make the world a patch of green.
Okay. Catchy.
Very catchy. And then the slogan, create a new green century. Going for that grand vision.
Ambitious.
Totally. So they've decided on the location, Moe Village in Moe Township.
Okay.
And they're bringing a team of 24 people from the Bureau.
All right. Getting a good group together.
Yeah. 8 of them are women, the story points out.
Oh, interesting detail.
All right, like, why even mention that unless it's going to be important later on? So you can already see,
Foreshadowing.
maybe, it's already setting the scene for that meticulousness,
Yeah.
Like, we need to know exactly who's coming.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so they've got the vision, the team, the location. What about the actual planting part? What's the plan there?
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
So obviously they've got the essentials covered.
Like shovels.
Shovels, specifically
Mm.
Guangming brand iron shovels.
Okay, going for quality.
The best. And they've got, plastic-coated gloves for everyone.
Practical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Oh, yeah.
But then it gets interesting. They've also packed sun hats with color-changing lenses.
Ooh, fancy.
Right. Like, is that really necessary for planting trees?
I mean, stylish, but maybe a little over the top.
Maybe. But wait, there's more. They've also got full tree planting outfits.
What, like uniforms?
Full sets.
Wow. Okay, that's dedication to the look.
Plus 24 cases of mineral water.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Right. And then, get this, 48 gin of peanuts.
48. How much is a gin again?
It's a little over a pound. So we're talking like 53 pounds of peanuts.
That's a lot of peanuts.
Ah.
Are they building a peanut butter factory after they plant the trees?
I know, right? It's like, at what point does preparation become, like, excessive?
Yeah, that's a good question. Are they focusing on the right things?
Right. And we're not even done.
Right.
For the 8 women, they've packed 2 packs of sanitary napkins each.
Okay, that's thoughtful, I guess.
I mean, yeah. But it's a very specific item to be on the official supply list.
I see what you mean. It's getting into, like, personal care territory.
It's exactly.
It's almost like he's trying to anticipate every possible scenario, even things that are, well,
A little too personal?
maybe. But it gets even wilder. They've arranged for a doctor from the county hospital to be on standby.
Just in case.
Which, okay, fine. But then there's the medical kit. It's like a pharmacy in a suitcase.
Tell me about it. They've got Rendan Bingqian Shidi Shui.
Wait, slow down. What are all those?
They're traditional Chinese medicines.
Oh. Yeah.
And not just a little bit. They've got 3 doses per person of each. Plus, Daida Sanshengchu Lo San, Renshin Zaizao, Gailing Ji, Yunnan Baiyao.
Hold on. Are we listing every single item in the Chinese pharmacopoeia here?
It feels like it. They even threw in tiger bone wine.
Tiger bone wine.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And dried tangerine peel, green tangerine peel, auriga peel. It's like they're prepared for anything.
It's almost comical. The story says they're doing it because physical labor requires precautions. But this is way beyond precautions.
It's like prepping for a wilderness expedition.
Mm-hmm.
And, you have to wonder, is all this focus on these, kind of extraneous details, is it distracting them from the actual goal?
Right. The tree planting. It's like they're so busy making sure everyone has the right color-changing sun hat that they've forgotten about the trees.
Exactly. But wait, there's more planning to come? Because, after a hard day of planting trees, they've got to eat.
It makes sense.
So they booked 3 tables at this fancy restaurant in the county town, the Jinli Hotel.
Okay. Treating the team? Nice.
Yeah, 1,000 yuan per table.
That's pretty generous.
Oh, but the Civil Affairs Bureau isn't paying for it. Secretary Ma from the township, he's picking up the tab.
Smart move, building those relationships.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of souvenirs. Apparently in the past, they haven't gone over very well.
Awkward.
Yeah. So Wu Zumi, ever the problem solver, he suggests just giving cash instead. 200 yuan per person.
Practical, I guess.
He knows the Bureau's budget is tight, so he's trying to find a solution that everyone will appreciate.
Makes sense.
Then we move on to the media and logistics side of things.
All right. How are they getting the word out?
They've got this TV reporter, Xiao Zhang.
Okay.
Apparently, he's great at making things look good.
Oh, so they're thinking about the PR side of things, too.
Absolutely. And then they have to figure out how to transport 24 shovels.
That's a lot of shovels.
It is.
Yeah.
But Secretary Ma, he's got an idea. He suggests they just leave the shovels in Moway Village as, memento.
Okay.
And the township will buy them back at the original price. So, problem solved.
Clever.
Right. They turned a logistical headache into a good PR move.
Secretary Ma sounds like he knows how to work the angles.
He does. Okay, so now Wu Zumi's presented his plan. It's super detailed. It's got everything covered. And Director Fei, he's blown away.
Impressed.
He tells Wu Zumi, good, very thoughtful, very comprehensive, very detailed, truly worthy of being called Wu Zumi. Like, he's so proud.
Wow, high praise.
Right. But then Secretary Ma chimes in. He's like, oh, I've also got a little surprise plan.
A surprise.
Yeah, something he hasn't told anyone about.
That's a little suspicious.
And the story mentions how Director Fei knows that Secretary Ma has a bit of a reputation for, playing tricks.
Ooh, so there's a little tension there.
Definitely. Is this surprise going to be helpful or just a way for Secretary Ma to grab the spotlight?
We'll have to wait and see.
And before signing off on everything, Director Fei adds a couple of his own instructions.
Oh, what kind of instructions?
He tells Wu Zumi to make sure they get a good brand of sanitary napkins for the women.
Okay, so he's getting into the specifics now, too.
Yeah. And then he says, for the sake of fairness, they should also get a pack of face masks for each of the men.
Interesting. So even he's focused on these little details, making sure everyone feels treated equally.
Yeah. It's like even at the top, they're still caught up in these little things.
Makes you wonder, huh? What's really important here?
All right, so now it's the day of the event. Everyone's arrived at Moway Village.
Okay, showtime.
There's a big crowd. Everyone's excited. The Civil Affairs Bureau's cars pull up.
Making a grand entrance.
Director Fei and Secretary Ma, they're shaking hands, all smiles.
It's a perfect photo op.
And then, in the middle of it all, there's this huge object, 2 meters tall.
What is it?
It's covered by a red cloth, so you can't see what it is.
Ooh, mysterious.
Right, Secretary Ma is surprised. And then, with a big flourish, he pulls off the cloth. And what's underneath? A big cyan stone tablet.
A tablet?
Yeah. And it's got this inscription, Civil Affairs Bureau Tree Planting Monument.
Wow, they went all out.
I know. The crowd, they're cheering. Everyone's impressed.
So Secretary Ma's surprise was a hit.
Yeah. It's a pretty impressive monument.
It definitely makes a statement.
And then Director Fei, he gives this speech about how important trees are and how committed the Bureau is to this whole green initiative.
Sticking to the message.
He even mentions their slogan, create a new green century. Everything's going perfectly.
Perfectly until...
Oh, here we go. Wu Zumi. He suddenly yells out, oh no, something terrible has happened.
Wait, what?
Director Fei's like, what's wrong? Wu Zumi tells the reporter to turn off the camera, like it's a full-blown crisis.
Oh, man. This is not good.
And then he tells Director Fei, are you ready for this?
Hit me with it.
We forgot to buy the saplings.
No. You're kidding?
Nope. They forgot the trees.
After all that planning.
All the shovels, the peanuts. The tiger bone wine
The monument.
and no trees.
Oh, the irony.
The story ends with this amazing line. Director Faye's face turned green.
That is just perfect.
I know, all that meticulous planning, and they missed the most important thing,
It's hilarious, but also kind of terrifying.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like they were so focused on all the little details, they forgot about the big picture.
Yeah. It's like sometimes too much planning can actually be a problem.
It's like that saying, can't see the forest for the trees.
Or in this case, can't see the trees because of the color-changing sun hats and the 48 gin of peanuts.
Exactly. And for all of you listening, think about it. What are your tree saplings?
Good question.
What are those essential things that you absolutely cannot forget, no matter how many details you're trying to manage?
It's a good reminder to step back sometimes and make sure we're focused on the right things.
And maybe, just maybe, this story is a little bit of a commentary on, bureaucracy.
Oh, interesting.
Like sometimes we get so caught up in the rules and the procedures that we forget what we're actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, the substance gets lost in the process.
So the next time you're planning something, remember Woozumi and his tree planting monument.
Don't forget the trees.
Exactly. And that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.